McCauley prayed up. We're talking about anxiety. And this is a Christian Catholic weight loss group, and we have the ultimate weapon. We have Jesus Christ, who wants to help us get rid of our fear and anxiety. Fear, one of the enemy's most popular weapons that he uses against us. Worry, anxiety, fear can overwhelm us with a thick shadow of darkness, controlling our every move and decision. So much crazy going around us today. Wars, conflicts, persecution, violence, on and on. We fear for our children's future. We fear for our families. We fear for our finances. We fear for America. The list can go on and on. There's a lot we could worry about. We could worry about everything. Everything could cause us to worry. The reality is that so much of what we spend our time worrying about never happens. The what ifs. Choosing not to allow fear and anxiety to control our life is a choice. Choosing to guard your heart is a choice. Choosing to focus your mind on what is true in the midst of uncertain times. We can still feel afraid, but we can believe that God is with us. We may not be in control, but we can trust the one who is. We may not know the future, but we can know that God does. In this article are 33 verses right from the Bible. And in small group, I'm going to ask you all, everyone in the group, to pick one of those verses to memorize. And I'm saying memorize and say the whole thing, including tell everyone who is discouraged, be strong and don't be afraid. God is coming to your rescue. Isaiah 35:4. I want you to memorize it and say those same things. I ran into someone who had to leave Pray It Off because they moved away. They were back in town. And he came up to me, and I had done something similar to this many years ago. And he said the verse that he memorized. He said, I say it every day. This is powerful. So there's so many good ones here. Do not be anxious about anything. That's from that Philippians one. I like number 27. I prayed to the Lord and he answered me. He freed me from all my fears. Psalm 34:4. That's the one I chose. I chose it and I want to say it again. I prayed to the Lord and he answered me. He freed me from all my fears. Be assured, he is with you in whatever you face, in the turmoil and the struggles, amidst the anxious thoughts and the worries of life. He is there strengthening, helping, and he holds you in his hands. And there are people in this group that I know who have suffered terrible losses, that they've lost family members and in some cases children. To me personally, that is the worst thing that a person can go through. And it's hard not to have fear and anxiety when you live through that. And the only thing we can do is surrender those feelings to God and say, Jesus, I don't understand. I still struggle, but I want you to know I'm going to trust in you because you asked me to trust in you. If we overeat about it, if we smoke cigarettes, if we gamble, if we drink, it doesn't help. Jesus can help. All that stuff on your mind, give it to him again and again and again. Replace those fearful thoughts with his words of truth and sleep in peace tonight. He knows what concerns you. He's got you covered. Stop right there, Bob.